sits at 167 points. So tonight, the fourth and final matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dreams are looking to get the taste out of their mouth from a difficult night against the Golden State Valkyries. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, sets up Boston, and she's got Indiana on the board. Griner got a piece. Jordan Canada, one of the quickest players in the league, going coast to coast and laying it in.
Well, you got to stop the basketball
this year. Hull circling around, looking for help. Shot clock down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays down. She's had an MVP caliber year to start 2025. Jones backs inside, spins away from Howard. Kick out Canada, who knocks down a 3. WNBA under Carl Smesko, first-year head coach, has revolutionized this offense, and Ryan Howard can knock it down with the best of them. The all-time Fever franchise record held by Tamika Catchings. As Canada scoops it up, good defense by Hull, but Jones on the Fever, who are second in the league in field goal percentage, held to just 31% against Golden State. And Ryan Howard, third All-Star appearance, is coming next week. Bounce past McDonald, and a good find from Boston.
So that's just a great fake the dribble handoff and then dump it off for the cut to the bucket on the curl.
As Canada gets inside and gets to the rim.
They got to do a better job of guarding the ball and not worrying about the action.
A hot, cold season for the Fever defensively as Mitchell flashes home a 3. Mitchell cut off by Gray.
Really good defense by Gray.
There's Howard, into Griner, lays it in.
This is her 9th game with the Fever.
Just the second playing with Caitlin Clark. Boston backdoor pass, Cunningham hauls it in and blocked from behind. Boston with a shot clock down to 5. Cunningham tries to create and knocks down a 3.
Should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim and lays it in. Caitlin Clark's got 4 points. 1 assist, 1 rebound here in the first quarter. Howard, kick out, and Canada answers with a 3. What a first quarter for Jordan Canada, who's got 10 points. As Clark pounces for Howard, flips it in with a foul. 2 points here in the early going for Gray. That was just her second shots. Clark, Dantas connects.
Yes, everything's okay.
Caldwell drives on Cunningham, puts on the brakes. Pretty move. Caldwell with the finish. Mitchell crosses up Caldwell, gets inside and lays it in. Caitlin Clark to really take off here after that groin injury. There's Jordan Canada, who hits her third 3 of the first half. Dantas starting a second possession here for Indiana. Dangerous pass by Hull, and Caldwell jumps the passing lane and lays it in.
Anytime you make that flat,
There's Canada with a shot clock down to 5. Runs into a wall, forces it up, and gets it to go. There are 8 players on the floor who have played in an All-Star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game.
You got to go to work right here.
Howard trying to spin away from Hillman, lost the handle. Bounce pass into traffic, Mitchell pulls it down and leads possession or 2 ever since. And Jordan Canada, who's been red hot, misses there. Hillman the offensive rebound, Canada tries again and connects. Here is Clark trying to answer for Indiana. The hesitation, Canada sticks right with her. Mitchell launches and hits a 3. Rebound, and here is Clark. Clark feet inside, Mitchell with the reverse. Those two are clicking. They have proven they are, if not the best backcourt in the WNBA. But Jordan Canada points. Boston, she'll answer with a triple. It's a good old-fashioned shootout here.
Jordan Canada, go ahead, set yourself up for another one.
Griner on the runner, and this time gets the roll.
The offense.
Mitchell turns the corner, lost the handle. Guess who with the steal? Jordan Canada.
Just pull up and shoot it, absolutely.
Does she have 6? You bet.
Come on.
Jordan Canada red hot here in the first half. Caldwell comes up with the steal. Here's Canada, back to Hillman. Canada floats it up and floats it in. A 26-point first half for Jordan Canada. 6 of 10 from the three-point line. Jordan Canada here tonight. Mitchell turns the corner, gets inside, bounces. Howard, who flips it in. And that's been a challenge for her. It's been a challenge for the Fever. And Brianna Jones working the baseline beautifully. All pulls it down. 3 blue jerseys are back. All into the teeth of the defense. Clark fading and hitting.
Been affected by her injuries.
Griner, good position on Howard.
Griner going to work inside.
She got a good look and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark range.
Penetration is outstanding.
Clark hit the deck a little slow to get up. Kelsey Mitchell, beautiful work on the baseline, lays it in. Foul. The Fever have not been called for a foul here in the third quarter. Boston to a cutting hole. Assists here tonight. Griner spinning on the baseline, and Griner, who's still a little hobbled, I think it'll be a terrific party here at Indy 1 week from today. Gray rises and hits a three. Caitlin Clark, who's played 17 minutes tonight, back on the bench for Indiana. Ari McDonald running points. Boston, here's Cunningham, buries a three. Now 2 of 2 from the three-point line. Here is Howard with an answer.
Even with that, Ryan Howard is.
Here wearing that big brace. McDonald bouncing, Howard floating. Howard crossing over, firing, and hits another three. Difficult shot, Ryan Howard. A couple here tonight, shot clock down to 5. Finds the Boston screen, that's a deep 2, and it rolls around and stays down. McDonald drops it, Cunningham, 3 for 3. Screen there with McDonald in Canada. Cunningham circles around, handoff Clark. Clark muscles her way inside, shot clock down to 5, flips it up, gets it to go. McDonald puts on the brakes and hits from the mid-range. So it's a 4-point.
It's usually loud, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in.
The rest of the numbers were very close.
Griner on Boston. Griner with a bank shot. Clark feeds Boston. Shot clock down to 4. Boston on the drive. Boston fades and hits. She will be first before it's all said and done. Atlanta loses Cunningham. And just like that, Indiana. Now here is Clark. Eyes ahead. Lob inside. Finds Boston right on the money.
On 29 made baskets. Indiana doing a good job right now.
A beautiful bounce pass from Canada to Caldwell. Great ATO there. Here is Griner. Dantas knocked it away, and Boston comes up with a steal.
It's the first time that Indiana has doubled and or dug inside and got a turnover.
Clark fire ahead. Dantas one-on-one. Banks it.
20-point mark this season.
Nia Coffey playing her first minutes here tonight. And Canada gets to the rim. She had the 26
for the Fever.
Here is McDonald off the mark on a 3. Oh, and look at Sophie Cunningham coming out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound. Indiana has 10 of them tonight, and Boston cashes in. Indiana fell down by 8 early, looked out of sorts. Here's a rolling Coffey and a nice finish. Cunningham, kick out, Mitchell, exclamation points. And Mitchell comes up with the steal. Fire ahead. McDonald coast to coast.
Trapping horns.
Oh, launches and connects on a 3. Really right up against that 100-point mark. 96 points with under a minute to go here. Oh, kick out, Cunningham. 59 points in the third and fourth quarters. And Indiana wins this one, Debbie, going away.
4 players in double figures.